What's up guys, Kid here. Today I'm going to bring you the best day 1 Ho-oh Lugia deck that everybody has been longing for. But before we get into it, don't forget to slap the button so hard and subscribe to the channel for free for more awesome content just like this, because there are more guys coming your way. Okay, so with this deck, with obviously running Ho-oh and Lugia, well, there's Ho-oh and the famous, or infamous, new Arts Coming Soon cards. Yeah, we got them, but, well, we don't get any art. But, well, I'm not gonna get that far into this issue today. Anyway, I've been running Ho-oh Lugia for quite some time now, on day 1, and this is the best version I've got yet. Okay, I started off with something like Magby. So if you still don't know what Magby does, there we go. Oops. Accidentally added that. But well, what Magby does is you don't have to have any energy to use this attack, but it takes one fire energy from your energy zone and put it onto your Pokemon, or any Pokemon. So you can actually ramp up your Ho-oh quicker, so it ramps up the other Pokemon quicker. So that was the idea. However, Magby is very easily KO'd. So after running it for quite some time, I lost a lot, because after Magby gets KO'd, they only have to KO your Ho-oh to win the game. Which is why I then proceeded to go for Moltres. Okay, Moltres right here. Well, you guys will know what it does if you've been playing the game since the start. With Inferno Dance, you can start flipping coins, and for each heads, you put a fire energy onto your fire Pokemon. But note that it's only for your fire Pokemon. You can't ramp up energy onto your Lugia. So you really need to have the Ho-oh on the bench when you use Inferno Dance on your Moltres. So quickly, what you want to do here is have Moltres in front, Ho-oh on the bench, and Lugia on the bench when you have the Ho-oh. So with your starting hand, you really want to have Moltres over Ho-oh over Lugia. That is why we only run one Lugia in this variant. So let's take a look at the other cards. We have one red card here for the hand control because, well, still, Rare Candy is extremely strong and potent. Then we have one communication just to get our hands onto that Lugia if need be. During the mid or late game, that is. Well, usually the mid game, because you really want to have Lugia on the bench when your Ho-oh can start functioning. Well, then we've got 2 Pokeballs, 2 Researchers, 1 Cape, on 2 Leaves. This is actually quite important because you want to switch out without losing your energy, especially on your Moltres, because, well, a lot of times you might not want to attach one more energy onto the Moltres just for the retreat. So Leaf here is great. I mean, when I was playing this deck, I was thinking, should I include the Lyra, which is the new card. So Lyra here, my bad. So switch your active Pokemon that has damage on it with one of your benched Pokemon. Okay, this card is awesome for those Pokemon with high retreat costs and high HP. So it's not the best card here. However, a lot of times I find my Pokemon, either Ho-oh or Moltres, getting hurt. And then Lyra can switch them out for free, which is quite good. So I might include Lyra in the future, but for now, I don't have it in the deck just yet. And then, well, we got the Sabrina-Cyrus duo, and of course the newest silver card. Okay, this card is actually quite good, not gonna lie, but I'm kind of debating, should I include it into this deck, or maybe switch it out for Lyra, because the consistency is very important here. I think the red card control plus Mars is quite adequate for this deck, because a lot of times we want to get one of your either Moltres or Ho-oh KO'd, and then you Mars, and then make a good comeback. So Silver is a really good card, however, maybe you can switch it out with the Lyra, if you think it's that important. Or, you know, switch Guzma or Pokemon Center Lady with the Lyra, whichever you want. So these are the flag slots of the deck. Without further ado, let's jump right into some games and see how Ho-oh and Lugia performs in the current meta. Alright, for this game in particular, we don't have the perfect start with Moltres, but it's okay, it's okay. We got a Pokeball here and let's see what we can do about it. Ideally, we want more basic Pokemon on the bench, of course. But hey, it is what it is. Honestly, with this deck, you really want Moltres in front, into a Ho-oh, into the Lugia. But without that, sometimes it's a little awkward. But now, I finally go for the Pokeball for some reason, and Moltres is here. Okay, I see the leaf, so I guess I'm just gonna start ramping up. Okay, the perfect scenario would be I flip 3 hats. Yep, that's not gonna happen for me. I flip 3 hats. The next turn, I top deck and do a Lugia, and that's gonna be a perfect game. Okay, 1 hat, 2 hats. Almost. But still, I'm very happy with this result, because most of the time I'm very unlucky with coin flips. So, when I used to play Moltres, I used to get like 0 or 1 head. But hey, I got 2 today, so I'm quite happy. They got an excellent starting hand with that Incineroar. Come on. Going first and Incineroar. Like, you're not getting anything better than that. So now is our second turn. I can't do much here except for the Silph control. I'm gonna get the Lily out of the way, I guess. So with Silph, you can take a look at their hand and choose 1 supporter card and shuffle it back into the deck. And the best part is, you know their full hand. So they got communication, but it's actually not very useful here. Okay, 2 hats, not bad. However, I don't got the Lugia, that's the thing. And now I finally get cured of the burn. But well, they are still gonna inflict it onto our Moltres anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Well, they top deck into the Professor's Research, which is a bummer. So hopefully they don't got the Lily, because I really need to start doing damage. It's a 3-hit KO with the Ho-oh. That's the worst part. If I get Lugia, nope. Oh well. It's better than a Moltres though, so I can't complain with my luck. So now I can switch out manually with the Moltres, go for my Ho-oh, which is new art coming soon. And let's go. We start racking up energy. Oh, if it was onto the Lugia, it would have been so good. And that's one of the drawbacks of running just 1 Lugia. However, if you run 2 Lugia, you run the risk of starting with it, which is kind of bad. But of course, well, another thing is with Lugia, because it's colorless type, you can retrieve it with Ilima. So that is one possibility. Now it's sad because they have the How. They one-shot our Ho-oh. Yeah, that's troublesome. If they have the second How or Osiris, I lose. Okay, I do get the Lugia, so even if they top deck into the Lily, I can still win next turn. As you can see, you can assign your energy however you like with the Ho-oh. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay, I don't think they can win here after using Iono. So that's GG, well played. And they can't even KO our Ho-oh next turn, even it. Yeah, that's nothing they can do. They healed up the Incineroar a bunch, but it's still not enough. Because Ho-oh and Lugia does so much damage. That is, if you can draw them. So, guys, this is it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to slap the like button and sub to the channel for more awesome content just like this, because a lot of guides are coming your way. Now, I'll take you to the rest of the battles. Peace out. So if you have enjoyed this deck, don't forget to slap the button so hard just like your parents used to slap you when you were a naughty kid. And sub the channel for free for more awesome Pokemon Pockets content. Now peace out.